Again, it is the breaking news. Israel's government expected now to vote on this ceasefire deal that has been reached. We want to get out to our foreign correspondent, Shelby, who has been monitoring this development. She joins us live from Tel Aviv there this evening. Shelby, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hi, Bianca. Great to be with you. Well, I'm actually standing in Hostage Square here in the center of Tel Aviv, as you said, and we've been following reports that Israel and Hamas have reached an agreement on a ceasefire and hostage release deal. Qatar is set to hold a press conference in Doha this evening, likely to formally announce the deal. Israeli officials have indicated that this could be signed within hours. We've been hearing a lot of back and forth on this today, with tensions and anxiety over whether it was actually going to come through or whether it would fall apart. But it seems like now this is, again, the first reports we've been hearing is that a deal has been reached. Reports suggesting the first hostages could be released as early as Sunday, when this would take effect. Negotiators have been working intensely to finalize a ceasefire after a marathon of indirect talks in Qatar, which have been mediated alongside the U.S. and Egypt. Now, in the first phase of this agreement, lasting 42 days, fighting in Gaza will halt. Hamas will release 33 hostages. This is including children, female civilians, soldiers, and civilians over 50. This begins with 3 hostages on the first day, followed by additional releases every 7 days. Now, in exchange, Israel will release hundreds of Palestinian prisoners, and Israeli forces will withdraw to Gaza's edge, enabling increased humanitarian aid and displaced Palestinians to return home. But the ceasefire's survival beyond that first phase really hinges on further negotiations, and those talks will be to address the governance of Gaza, what comes next. Otherwise, phase 2 involves a declaration of a sustainable calm. During this stage, Hamas will release the remaining male hostages, including soldiers and civilians, in exchange for a negotiated number of Palestinian prisoners and a complete withdrawal of Israeli troops from the Gaza Strip. And lastly, in phase 3, the bodies of any deceased Israeli hostages will be exchanged for deceased Palestinian fighters. And this phase will also see the implementation of a reconstruction plan in Gaza and things like the reopening of the border crossings to facilitate movement in and out of the territory, and again, getting more aid into the Gaza Strip. So, Bianca, a lot to unpack here. This deal comes after 15 months of war, the deadliest in the history of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And now we are awaiting the formalities, whether this deal is going to be signed. We'll be monitoring closely this upcoming conference, which is expected to take place Qatar imminently this evening. And we will be reporting back with more information as soon as we know more, Bianca.
We do also expect there to be a feed in English, obviously, which
Bianca,
would be
I've
helpful.
lost
We'll
you,
be taking
just
that live.
so you know, with my IFC.
Shelby, thank you.